Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage Jewelry. My name is Linda and I'm an energy reader here on YouTube. I use spirit, my intuition, and tarot to communicate energies to you, the viewer. Today's reading is very special. This is a message for you. Whoever's clicked on this pile, spirit has a beautiful message to convey to you. And I'm so excited to do this reading for you guys. So we'll pull the oracle and tarot cards together. I don't know what this message is, but was very inclined to do this recording, and I hope that you guys can resonate with this message. All right, so let's take a look at what special message does Spirit want to communicate with you guys. Beautiful collective, what message do you have, Spirit, here for beautiful collective who's clicked on this pile? Thank you so much. We're so grateful and so blessed. And thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're a subscriber and you're returning, thank you so much. I am so grateful. If you are new to the channel, welcome to my channel. Ooh, we have the stork. Very exciting news coming in. Okay, very... The anchor can speak of something that is being solidified, something being anchored, something being very stable, very committed and solidified. Loyalty. Okay, wow, that's double confirmation here. Something coming in that's very dependable, something that is loyal, something that is solid. And we have the beaver spirit, lay a solid foundation. Okay, you guys saw me shuffle this, right? This is very exciting. The 6 is also the Lover's card in tarot. Okay, so that is speaking about making a choice to accept love and give love. It could be a choice in going after what it is one loves. I feel like there is a history here of laying a solid foundation in a partnership that is being solidified. Okay, a friendship, a partnership, a lover. There is something here about a relationship that is being solidified. Okay, let's see what else. What do we have here? Beautiful collective that clicked on this pile. What special message does Spirit want to share with you today? We have Weasel. Be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. Ooh, I got that some of you guys are focused or looking in a direction while there's a lot of activity going on somewhere else, possibly beneath the surface that you're not quite aware of. But I feel like if you were to shift your energy or your observation and actually take the situation as a whole, you might see things a little differently. All right, let's see. What else do we see? Spirit, clear and concise, beautiful message for the collective here who clicked on this pile. A hawk. Wow. This is... Okay, I'm getting 2 messages here. I feel like this hawk is really focused on an area, and it's great to be focused and really driven and determined in an area, but I think this is Spirit reminding you that as you're focused and you're driving towards something, there is something happening, brewing under the surface here that is absolutely beautiful. It is maybe something that you might be taking for granted, okay? Or maybe you're not seeing exactly what's going on over here. I feel like you're really focused on something right now, okay? And we're getting heavy air energy, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. Let's see, what else do we see? We have, I remember, soul plan, the fated life versus the destined life. Okay, so as you guys are focusing in one area of your life, something is unfolding right now, okay? Right here, right now, as you're focused on driving towards your desires, your passions, you're possibly looking at an area of your life that you're going after, that you're excited about, that you're really focused on. And there is another part of your life that is unfolding right before your nose. I don't feel like you guys are aware of what is actually going on here. And I feel like there is this side that is meant to happen in your life and unfold exactly as it is. And I feel like this is a special delight, okay? Because I don't feel like you guys are expecting this beautiful energy. And although I feel it is something you've invested time in, I feel this is something that's taken quite some time. I feel you've put a lot of energy into this, but I feel like because it's been very slow and a lot of work, you've been shifting your focus and you've been very determined. And I feel like this area is about to really show itself. There's going to be delivery of confirmation that all your hard work and all your energy that you put in this area has really paid off, okay? And there's going to be an experience here where you get to experience it firsthand with this dog. Absolutely beautiful. I love this energy. Ooh, the Emperor. Okay, so the Emperor is boss energy. It is somebody who is empowered. It is someone who takes charge. I'm getting this heavy hawk energy as well. It is Aries energy. Okay, so I feel like you guys are in control of an area of your life right now. And as you're controlling an area of your life, as you're destined to do, there is this other side that is unfolding now due to your manifestations of the past, due to some efforts that you've put into this situation and you kind of left it. It is developing here. What more spirit do we have? Feeling these ones here. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, a very slow moving energy. So this is something that you've been working on. You were very dedicated to. I feel like this energy is also very dedicated, but I feel it is coming in fairly quickly now. 10 of Cups. This is absolutely beautiful energy. This is emotional fulfillment, complete and utter emotional fulfillment. Okay, families coming together, joy, bliss, happiness, the Tower. Okay, something has happened here. Something has happened, and I feel like the change for allowing this energy to come in is the fact that there's been a major shift in starting from the ground up in something that's been very slow, very stale, and I feel like this is causing a shift in energy, and it's also causing this this motion, this speed towards you. We'll pull clarifiers here to see what this Tower card's all about. Okay, the 8 of Swords. This talks about a mental prison, being held back in some way due to our limiting thoughts. The 5 of Swords. Yes, so there's definitely a challenge here. It was a challenge in this situation. Potentially, you're challenged with how slow it was moving. You're challenged with not being able to make something happen here. You weren't seeing any results. You weren't seeing how this could be solidified. You weren't seeing the final results here in something that you've been very much involved with at one point in time. And I feel like this card is talking about you really having your hands tied. I feel like you were really not wanting to invest any more energy, and you shifted your focus away from this. This is the King of Wands. Okay, somebody who goes after what they want, who is very driven, action-oriented. It's also very much like the Emperor energy because it's somebody who is very driven, very much for their own gain, what it is that they desire, what it is they want to go after. And then we have the Fool energy here. Yes, the Fool energy is a new beginning, and the new beginning is unfolding. So very excited to see this Fool card here. Now, the situation that's been very challenging here, I feel like it got stale for quite some time, and there's been a shift in energy here with this Tower. Now, let's see what this Tower is all about. Spirit, can we get a clarifier here? What has happened here to shift this energy, this Tower? We have the Ace of Swords. This is embracing the truth. This is clarity. There's been clarity, okay, on the end of a situation, a person, people, on the end of a situation that you've been diverted from. You've been not focused. You've been not putting in any of your energy. You've kind of left it brewing as you shifted your energy, your determination, your focus. You've been really focused on an area of your life that you have control over. And I feel like this has shifted energies. Something has collapsed here. A false way of life, a false situation that was built on non-truths. And now there is this clarity, there's this truth, there's this need for a new beginning in truth. And everything is lining up for a new beginning here. Okay, so let's take a look at why we have this Five of Swords here. What's this Five of Swords about? The Star. Okay, so a situation has happened here that was a no-win. Nobody was winning. It was very painful. People involved, everyone involved, in fact, left the situation not happy. And I feel like there's been healing, and I feel like there's been divine intervention here, I feel, from Spirit here in order to bring about a destined, fated plan in this situation with the Star is what I feel. And I don't normally feel this from the Star. Okay, the Star is Aquarius energy, but I feel like there is divine intervention here, and there's been enough time. And I feel like Spirit has been trying to intervene, trying to get other people and energies to shift towards what is destined to be the right course of action. And I feel like now Spirit has stepped up in a way to intervene with the truth. Okay, and as Spirit normally does, collapse anything that was built on false information, faulty ground, something that wasn't sustainable has now crumbled. Okay, and allowing there to be a new beginning in truth. And this will allow for this beautiful 10 of Cups. Okay, and I feel like you've been fairly focused, and I feel like I felt this energy before earlier this week. I feel like you've been really determined in an area of your life that's been separate from what's been going on over here. But I feel like there is this really powerful energy coming in from Spirit that is allowing a shift towards making something happen here, solidifying something based on truth now, based on a foundation that you laid. Okay, this is really exciting. Let's take a look at some more. See if we could get some more from Spirit. Spirit, thank you so much for that beautiful message for the collective. What can they expect? What is this delivery of news, this commitment, this anchor, the solidifying something here, this loyalty? All right, so these came face up and these were face down. So I feel like these are potentially an aspect that is hidden from you right now. And this is potentially something that is visible or will be visible to you in the very near future. Let's start with these since they are visible. So we have the Hierophant here, and the Hierophant talks about higher learning, and potentially it can even talk about commitments and marriage. And I feel like there is this understanding of information that you had, and I feel like now with that Ace of Swords, there is the truth that's being delivered to everyone involved in a situation that is allowing them to see clearly with this Hierophant, that's allowing for this solidifying commitments and being more reliable is what I'm getting here with this loyalty, this Hierophant. And there is movements. There's definitely movement now, where it was slow, where it was stalled out, where it was just not really moving. The Chariot talks about forward movement through adversity. Okay, so yes, a situation that might have been challenging. And we have here the dark and the light energies. When you talk about the Chariot, it's our shadow side and our light side, and we're having to balance through and use our willpower. And it's really spirit guiding us and intervening and pulling us through to allow us to get through a situation, to have forward movement. These are two major arcanas, and I feel like the major arcana is spirit really intervening here with truth, spirit intervening with a situation that required there to be a better understanding of commitments and truths. And the Hierophant can talk about a way of life. I feel like there is this change and a shift and a forward movement in a way of life that is really changing here, okay? As you're focused somewhere else, as you're looking somewhere else. So if you clicked on this video, it's funny because I feel like you just coincidentally clicked on this video and you've been more focused in another area. And I don't feel as though, I feel for some of you guys with your intuition, you might know what this is about, but I feel like this is something that was really dead in the water that you thought was completely done. And there is energy flowing and moving in now, okay? And this is a destined fated path. Now, I do believe in you know, you obviously being able to make your own decisions, free will, but I feel like spirit does intervene with the truth, and spirit does collapse falsities. So if there was any sort of situation where energies were not aligned with truth, spirit has intervened with this Tower, okay? And I feel like that is very significant here in the shift of energy. And this lay a solid foundation is because you have been on the up and up. You have been in this Hierophant energy, okay? And you've done all that you can do in this situation, but yet there was no movement. So you've been pulled away, and now there is a recognition from spirit here and with the truth that you've been laying this foundation all along. Let's see what you don't see here. We see the Four of Cups and we see the Five of Wands. Yes, this is certainly the energy that is going on behind the scenes. A lot of conflict and apathy. This is the Boredom card. This is somebody taking a look at what's not working, somebody looking at what they don't like about a situation rather than being optimistic about what could be positive, taking the cup that's being offered, taking the joy, looking at the cup, the love, accepting the love, the cup that's being offered. A lot of conflict, a lot of challenge, okay? And I feel like this is not being seen because I feel like when you left the situation, you did not understand what this was about. There was no further clarity. This kind of stalled out. And this is kind of where you were unable to see further. You couldn't see past this, okay? This type of an energy that was in your energy field. So you had to shift away. You had to focus on other areas. So I believe this message is more information about what this is about here. Okay, so let's take a look at what this is about. This Four of Cups and this Five of Wands. Spirit, why was there conflict? Why was there apathy? What was this energy about? Now we know there's been a Tower moment, but what was all of this energy about? What further does the collective need to know about this energy? Three of Wands. Five of Pentacles. What more does this collective need to know about this energy? Seven of Wands. Justice. And one more card here. I am feeling this one. The Star again. Okay. And we see in the bottom of the deck that the Tower. Okay, the Tower is happening. There was a collapse, and the collapse happened because we know that there was a faulty foundation based on non-truths. The Justice is all about truth and everything balancing out. I feel like there is a balancing out, and there was divine intervention here with the Star needing to happen in order to balance things out, and a situation that was heavy conflict where there wasn't an understanding why there was so much focus on the negative, why the Cup of Love, the positive side of a situation was being ignored. There's a need now to address future situations here with the soul plan, the fated life versus the destined life. This is talking about somebody planning for future, waiting for the ships to come in. They've done all the work they could do, and now they're looking ahead for the future. And I feel like there's been a very unfair treatment of you, okay, with this Justice card. I feel like the unfair treatment was a situation in which you felt out in the cold. You were unable to help someone who did not want to be helped. Your only choice was to focus elsewhere, but you did try. You were defending your position, you were trying to fight, you were trying to acknowledge any sort of areas that you had to in order to make something work. But no matter how much you tried to fight, you're feeling out in the cold. And I feel like Spirit is saying you have the upper ground here, and you always had the upper ground, but you chose to focus on an area that you were able to control, and a situation has resolved itself here with the Tower, and resolved itself as in the collapse of anything faulty, anything that was built on shaky ground, that was untruths. Now there is this divine intervention of bringing justice to the situation, healing, hope for the future. Okay, plan for the future. This is all in regards to future and what is actually destined to happen here, okay? And Spirit had to intervene in order for things to move forward. And I feel like this is really around something that you've known. This is a higher truth. This is a part of your way of life. It's impacting your value, your commitments. I feel like this is something really solidified here. Okay, let's see if we can see some more, because this is very exciting. Spirit, thank you so much for that beautiful message for the collective. What more can they know about this energy that's shifting? What more can they know about this situation here? What is so important about this message for this collective reading? What can they expect? Thank you, Spirit. And I feel like cutting this deck. So we have, ooh, the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, I am feeling all these cards falling out. Okay, let's take a look at what these are all about. We have the Tower again. Okay. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Five of Pentacles. And these three together. So we have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the Four of Swords. And then we have the Emperor. Yes. Okay. So I feel like right now you are in the ideal vibration of energy here, coming in as this Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody who is successful on their own, who's able to build on their own, who's able to be confident and stand in their own power, make things happen. This is a very powerful energy, okay? Now your energy breaking away from something that was destined to happen here with this I remember, Spirit had to intervene because the vibrational gap between you and a situation was growing because you were vibrating on a very high level here. There had to be a tower moment. So there had to be an offering of truth in order for the situation, the people, the person to accept and embrace. Now, it was their free will to embrace the truth or a lie of a matter. And Spirit made it ultimately very, very clear, the truth of the matter that, you know, one cannot deny. It was clarity in a situation that was absolutely needed. And I feel like this person, this situation, I feel like there is further communication here with this Page of Wands. This is a desire to have communication. This is optimism for future. I feel like with the Stork talking about delivering news, there is definitely some news that this person, these people are coming forward with a level of optimism around what they've realized to be true. And they're coming in very fast with this Knight of Swords. This is quick action. This is somebody who is on a mission. And I feel like they want to wrong any rights, right any wrongs. They've been wrong in the past. We saw justice. They're coming in very heavy and very much looking and seeking to right a situation that they've wronged, and they know they've wronged it. So they need to act quick, and they want to be very much in an energy of fighting for truth now that they've seen the truth and they've experienced this tower moment. And this is definitely something in regards to future, okay? With this Two of Wands now, this is somebody looking out to the future. And I feel like there's heavy contemplation about what now? Now that we know the truth, let's discuss, let's review what this means. I'm committed to a plan. I'm committed to and loyal to what it is that you've been able to build. And I want to make a decision here. And I'm favoring moving in this direction. So this person wants to collaborate and talk about this, okay? And I feel like this person feels down and out. This situation was a no-win. These people feel like, yeah, like they're now left out in the cold. Their confidence is at an ultimate low. They weren't seeing the truth. They weren't seeing the help that was being offered. They weren't allowing themselves to move in the direction that was destined for them because they were focused on what wasn't working with the Four of Cups. Okay, so there's a sense of empowerment here. And I feel like the empowerment is a situation that's now progressing, but I feel like you're now feeling empowered because you've been validated about something that you know was true. And I feel like where people in a situation needed to get empowered, needed to make the right decision and feel empowered, I feel like that is definitely shifting. There's been a period of pause, a period of healing, and I feel like there's been definitely pain experienced, but enough time has gone by where people have been able to reflect on the truth. And I feel like there's been enough time in this tower moment that they can see clearly the difference between what they've experienced in the past and this sort of feeling. Okay, this Five of Pentacles feeling. And I feel like there is a desire to really solidify a Ten of Pentacles. Now we were seeing the Ten of Cups, which means emotional fulfillment. This Ten of Pentacles is material fulfillment. This is having one's future retirement, legacy, building homes and family trusts and values. And I feel like This energy is very empowered in building a future here. There is this dedication, this loyalty, this building a solid foundation for the future. There's a choice here with the Lovers to make a decision. Okay, a decision for the future. And I feel like this energy is very fast and ready to fight and ready to be honest and hash out anything that they might need to that wasn't working in order to build on this stability. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles is stability. The Anchor talks about stability. This is beautiful energy here. We're seeing Aries energy again. Okay, so yeah, very beautiful energy here that I'm feeling. Let's see if we can get anything more here for the beautiful collective before we wrap up in this message. So spirits, can we get anything more and an indication of timing for the collective in regards to this situation? Can we get anything more? Thank you very much. All right, so we have the Hermit. That's Virgo energy. We have the Hangman. I believe that is Pisces energy. We have the Devil. That's Capricorn energy. We have the Empress. Oh my gosh, beautiful card. This is Taurus energy. Major Arcana, Major Arcana, Major Arcana, Major Arcana, and Ace of Cups. Look at that, you guys. Okay, so this is a beautiful message here. Now, I feel like this energy is coming in very, very fast. As far as timing goes, I feel like what Spirit is communicating here is that there is I feel like there is this quick energy that's coming in, but I also feel like it is not wanting to repeat same mistakes blindly. So I feel like there's a sense of needing to fully understand and not be reactive and take in information. So I feel like this is why there was the stork and the pages we were seeing there, the Page of Wands, wanting to communicate in order for there to be a perspective, internalizing what it looks like in order to be wise. Okay, wise about the future decision. I feel there's a heavy emphasis on future here. And I feel like there is a need for enlightenment. There's a need to gain better perspective and understanding in a situation. And there's a desire to do this and take all the information once there's a conversation here. I feel like there is a strong desire to definitely pursue what this looks like. I feel like Spirit is really putting a heavy emphasis on something needing to happen and something needing to be addressed, something really needing to be looked at in a different perspective, in a different way here with this Devil energy. And I feel like with the Devil energy being so close to this Empress card, I feel like there is this very strong energetic pull towards love. This is full abundance. This is receiving love. Okay, this is mother energy. This is unconditional love. And I feel like there's no denying denying this love, this need to move towards love for this future decision that is needing to be addressed from a different perspective here. Okay, that we see here with the lay a solid foundation. I feel like there's been energy put here and it's been dormant, but this energy didn't fall. The Tower fell where there was a Four of Cups, where there was a mindset, and now the mindset is, what do I need to see differently? What do I need to get enlightened by? I really need to take a really deep look at this in order to plan for what it is that I want for the future. But with all these major arcana, Spirit is saying this is something that Spirit is intervening with. And I feel like there's an opportunity here for an emotional new beginning for you an emotional new beginning in this situation, with this person, with these people, in order to experience this full abundance. This is the most abundant card in the tarot. So I feel like there is a gift of love and joy. We saw the 10 of Pentacles. We saw the 10 of Cups. We're seeing the Empress here. Okay, the Devil is such a powerful energy here. And like any card in the tarot, there's positive and negative aspects. Okay, shadow attributes and light attributes. With the Devil card here, what I'm really feeling is this absolute need to uncover the justice, the truth, an obsession with getting full abundance in a situation that was cut out, and Spirit saying there is a need for this to balance out. This is the soul plan. This is the fated life versus the destined life here, and a soul recognition with I remember. Okay, I feel like this is what was meant to unfold, and Spirit's been kind of cranking on the dial here with truths. And I feel like we said, you've been focused elsewhere. But now, I guess the advice here would be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. I feel like a lot of you guys sense this, but it was easier to really focus and give all your energy elsewhere. This is very beautiful. Let's see if we could just get some advice, and then we will wrap up. Can we get some advice here for beautiful collective, or some timelines if you can, Spirit? That's the Victory card. This is also being in the social eye. Okay, so potentially there is something coming out, something being made public, something being rewarded. This is Victory. This is the King of Wands, lots of passion. We'll pull one more card. The King of Wands is a very powerful energy. That's that Emperor energy we're seeing again with the Aries. It's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. Someone going after their desires. Somebody being very passionate. And there we go with the Ace of Cups again. So Spirit is saying not only is this something that is very much coming from desires and passions with the Devil and all these wands. This is passion, this is desire and fire. There's also great deep sense of love and self-love with the Ace of Cups. This is loving oneself. This is someone's cup overflowing in order to give and receive love. And I feel like it's a chance at a new emotional beginning, and something that you are now safe to go after in this King of Wands energy. And you will be victorious. And I feel like there is communication coming in. There's a definite opportunity to solidify something here that is going to be loyal, stand the test of time with the 10 of Pentacles. And an Ace of Cups is going to develop to a 10 of Cups, which is absolutely beautiful energy here. So wow, I really love this reading for you guys. I'm so happy for you guys. If this is resonating, let me know, because I don't think I've done a reading like this in quite some time. So very positive, very beautiful, and I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave a like, leave a comment. Thank you for your shares, and I will see you soon. Bye.